Insta360 X5 or Ace Pro 2? Which one's better for underwater video is probably not the right question to be asking. Today, we're descending onto the Spiegel Grove so I can show you the pros and cons of both and why I run one of each on my underwater rig. We've got sharks, barracudas, and a grouper as big as a Harley, and I caught a gear malfunction that could have gotten really hairy. Let's dive in. The Spiegel Grove is a 510-foot decommissioned Navy ship intentionally sunk off Key Largo as an artificial reef. The wreck starts at 85 feet and the sand is at 130. She's covered in coral, full of life, and the day we dove her, absolutely loaded with sharks. This was the perfect environment to test both of these cameras hard. Deep water, low light, fast-moving animals, swim-throughs, penetrations, tight spaces, everything you want. If a camera can perform here, it can perform anywhere. Let's start with the Insta360 Ace Pro 2. So I pair this thing with the backscatter sharp wide lens, and then I use two Octo 3500 wide video lights with it. This setup produces some of the most stunning underwater footage I have ever seen come from an action camera. The clarity is not up for debate. Colors are true, the detail is sharp. When you see a grouper the size of a smart car, the Ace Pro 2 in that configuration is the camera that you want pointing at it. In tight penetrations where the light is doing the heavy lifting, the Ace Pro 2 rewards you. The image is clean, it's controlled, and very cinematic. If you're shooting content where you know exactly where the action is gonna be, and you want the absolute best image quality available from an action camera underwater, the Ace Pro 2 is still king, full stop. Now here's where it gets a little interesting. The Insta360 X5 shoots in every direction simultaneously. 360 degrees all at once, which means you don't miss out on what's happening behind the traditional action camera lens. That shark that came up right behind you, the X5 caught it. The barracuda hovering just off of your shoulder, the X5 caught that too. And when my mask strap that came completely off the moment that I hit the water, I didn't even know that this had happened for 10 minutes until I was like 90 feet deep, and the X5 caught all of that too. Now you do sacrifice quality and clarity, I'm just gonna say it. You're not gonna get image quality like you do from an Ace Pro 2 or any of the other action cameras. You sacrifice some of the razor clarity you get from the Ace Pro 2. I'm not gonna lie, the X5 doesn't stack up to any of the new generation action cameras for image quality. But what you gain is something traditional action cameras just can't give you. Complete coverage. You don't miss anything because it's omnidirectional. And you get to choose the framing that you want in post too. The third-person perspective that shoots back at you, that alone changes the way your dive footage looks on screen. Instead of first-person POV for everything, you get to see yourself in the environment. The wreck around you, the sharks beside you, the scale of what you're actually inside. That's a different kind of storytelling. So which one wins? Well, I carry both. And I know that that sounds like a cop-out, but just hear me out. These cameras are not competing for the same job. The Ace Pro 2 is my primary cinematic camera. When I know where the action is, when the light is just right, when I want footage that's gonna make people stop scrolling, that's the camera that I point at the subject. The X5 I consider like my coverage camera. It's constantly running, seeing everything, making sure that nothing, and I mean nothing, happens on a dive that I don't capture. Together, these two cameras kind of make me like a complete underwater filmmaker. Separately, each have a gap that the other one fills. If you can only carry one of these and your priority is image quality and cinematic storytelling, get the Ace Pro 2 and pair it with the proper lenses and lighting and you will not be disappointed. If you want to make sure that you never miss a single moment, if you want that third person's perspective and you're willing to do some work in post to get your shot, the X5 is extraordinary. If you never want to miss anything ever again, you find a way to carry both of them. All the settings and links are in the description, and if this video helped out, smash that like and subscribe button. Let me know what camera you're running in the comments, and let me know if you have any questions. You guys stay tuned because we have some really cool stuff coming up, from what the heck is this thing that I'm wearing on my arm to this other arm and why I ditched the Garmin X50i and went back to the Mark III. You guys stay tuned, the hunt is on.